Aquarius rising. Uranus has been moving through your 4th house over the last 8 years, since 2018. And on Monday, the 27th of April, Uranus is going to move into Gemini in your 5th house. So you are wrapping up a period of time where Uranus has been shaking up and waking up your house of home. This is the house of family. This could be the house of parents as well. Some say it's more the father energy. Some say it's more the mother energy. This is the more kind of behind the scenes parent, the one that you spent a lot of time with that didn't necessarily have so much of a public role, which is much more that 10th house, but was a very kind of at home parent. There have been large changes taking place in that house for you, with Uranus allowing you to shake up the routines with those families. This can be soul tribe as well. This doesn't have to be blood family, but it can be blood family. And also the home. Have you been experiencing changes in your home that needed addressing? Has there been a tree planted too close to the house and now it's, you know, shooting its roots up through your living room floor, for example? Are there parts of nature that surround your home that have needed addressing so that you can keep your home working and functioning as a home, as opposed to the floor being ripped up by the roots? That's just an image that's just come to me. But the last 8 years have been about working with nature in new ways, possibly utilizing technology, possibly utilizing social media to learn and understand new ways to have a relationship with nature so that it supports your living environment. It supports the base and that safe place that you call home, that you come to at the end of each day to feel kind of safe and calm. And that's been going through a lot of changes. But since those changes have taken place, you look back over the last 8 years and think, well, if we didn't move that tree, if we didn't move house, if my parents hadn't moved closer to us, then we never would have been able to have these much richer kind of divine opportunities that have, you know, that have come along, that have provided us a stronger sense of freedom. So now Uranus is moving into your 5th house, Aquarius risings, and there is an opportunity here over the next 8 years to rapidly upgrade your relationship to creativity, children, joy, fun, romance, all of those types of things. This is a great opportunity for playfulness, Aquarius rising. And this 5th house of Gemini makes a lovely trine aspect to your 1st house of self. So this is a hugely creative time for Aquarius risings to really utilize information sharing. Aquarius and Gemini, both air signs, so there is a lot of knowledge acquisition over the coming 8 years, with some real riches of information coming through, because you've got Pluto in Aquarius as well, which rules riches. There's a lot of beautiful knowledge, powerful knowledge that can come through to you as if out of nowhere. Perhaps information, including power dynamics, can come through to you over the next 8 years as well, and how you can use your creativity to help rebalance those power dynamics. There is huge shifts and upgrades with in terms of potentially children in your lives. Are they going through big changes? Are they going through identity changes? Are they going through communication changes? Are they learning to read and write? Are they becoming teachers or students themselves? There's a lot of mental activity around children. There's a lot of mental activity around creativity. Perhaps writing and reading will be particularly important to you over the coming years. Perhaps you've always wanted to write a book, and now is the time that you really sit down to do it, but you're doing it in a very fun, playful way. It's not like it's a slog, it's actually quite fun. You could even find that you're writing so much that you're getting kind of a bit exhausted from writing and sharing information. So don't forget to take downtime as well, because you could be very up in your head at this time over the coming 8 years, Aquarius rising. There is a sextile aspect taking place here between your 5th house and your 3rd house. So your 3rd house is hugely activated right now with this powerful lineup in Aries, which is, again, very creative. This is a hugely creative time for Aquarius risings. Lots of creative parts of the birth chart and of the planetary archetypes are really activated at this time. So there is a sextile aspect here between the 3rd and the 5th. The sextile aspect is the nature of Venus, which means there is a positive, free-flowing energy going on between these two houses. So actually, this idea of writing a book and communicating and local gathering information, moving around your local neighborhood, gathering snapshots of information, but in this very playful, creative time, is really feeding back into your sense of fun, and your sense of fun is really feeding back into your sense of communication. Is hugely accented here now for Aquarius risings, and this is a really sumptuous time to get ideas out there, but we're not thinking about long-term plans. Maybe it's not actually a book that we're writing, maybe it's pamphlets that we're writing, maybe we are populating our websites with small pamphlets on various topics, and it's actually through the process of trying out these different pamphlet styles and topics that we want to talk about, and what hits and what misses, and it's doing these things over the next 8 years which really allows us to kind of settle into, oh, actually this is my book idea, and perhaps that can take place in the background, or perhaps the actual book or the novel comes once Uranus moves into the 6th house of daily routines and putting the time and effort in. But right now it's a really creative time just to be playful and see what's possible.